the fact that he jumps from left to right each time, and his body takes up so much of the screen, you gotta be quick and usually slide underneath of it in order to bypass it so that you don't take any damage. However, the full charged up shot takes away a good amount of health. Once he's done, it's going to open up, reveal Dr. Wily for the second part of this boss battle. Our strategy remains the same for the most part. We're just going to be charging up full shots and delivering to the left or right. However, his jumping pattern changes around. He doesn't just go from left to right or right to left. He keeps mixing it up. Sometimes he won't go across the screen, sometimes he'll do short jumps, and sometimes he'll go backwards in order to try to trick you that you'll go underneath of him and he'll be able to get a hit in on you. Once you've blown up that machine, Dr. Wily has one last form to deal with, and it's very similar to the one that we dealt with at the end of Mega Man 5, as well as again we saw it in Mega Man 9. He shoots out this spread shot of this projectile that he's been shooting out throughout all the boss battles that we've been dealing with here. When it gets low to him, you'll be able to deliver a full charged up shot to his body in order to take him out. Now you could use Beat the Bird here like I did in Mega Man 5, however he's not as effective as he was in Mega Man 5. Keep dodging his projectiles when possible and delivering those full charged up shots when he lands. Sometimes you can get a full charged up shot as well as an extra little shot when it gets low enough so that you can deliver extra damage. It's not too bad to dodge his overall projectiles, especially when you're far enough away from him, and after only a few minutes he's taken care of, it explodes, Dr. Wily falls out of it once again and begs for forgiveness like he does in every NES Mega Man game. Now for our ending, Mega Man captures Dr. Wily, and we place him in jail, and we get a newspaper article showing Dr. Wily in jail. And after that, we go to our credits. Now, it's exclaimed that the world has finally returned to peace. However, we know that Dr. Wily wasn't done, not by a long shot. Now, with all our credits in the Mega Man series on the NES, we have a showcase of all the Robot Masters that you fought throughout the game, usually just showing them, giving you their name, and then some of the credits to go along with them. However, with this, we not only get that numbering and name of them and that little bit of credit, we also get a little bit of a showcase showing off them just kind of going around, moving around in their lair, doing their different abilities by themselves. By doing this, by showcasing them all, I guess, in their rooms and all, it gives a little bit of a longer ending, so it feels like I guess you accomplished a little bit more. However, it's not too much different from all the other credit sequences that we've seen in the other past Mega Man games. Now, Mega Man 6 is definitely not one of the more popular Mega Man titles in terms of the franchise on the NES, since this was the 6th game in the series, and the fact that most kids were already getting the SNES, and were already playing the Mega Man X series, which is what introduced a lot of people to the Mega Man franchise. Mega Man 6 just kind of went on the back burner. Now, thankfully to Nintendo of America for releasing Mega Man 6, so at least we got an English version of the game, so it didn't become the only Mega Man game not released in North America. However, the European market didn't get a chance to experience Mega Man 6 on the NES. Now, even though this was the last of the NES Mega Man games, the whole demand for Mega Man and the Mega Man series wasn't over yet. Only a year later in Japan did we get the release of Mega Man 7 for the SNES, which actually saw a simultaneous release in all markets. It actually came on March 23rd and 24th in all the markets: Europe, North America, Australia, and Japan. And Mega Man 7, of course, introduced brand new graphics to the series, as well as new characters, and they changed the format a lot, starting with only 4 Robot Masters instead of the normal 8 to choose from. You actually had to do battle and defeat the first 4 in order to unlock the stages and levels for the next 4. Mega Man 7 also introduced some new characters to the series as well, including Bass and his robot dog Treble. The introduction of Bass to the series actually led to Mega Man and Bass the game being released, or Rockman and Fort, the Japanese version. And even though it's a part of the original Mega Man series, it's not numbered. And even though this was the last time we would see Mega Man on the NES, of course we got the great Mega Man 9 that was released just recently for the Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360, and PS3. And we also got to see slightly redone versions of the original series, coming with the Rockman Complete Works collection that only came out in Japan for the PlayStation 1. So now, after we've had all the Robot Masters introduced and their abilities shown a little bit, we now go to the full scrolling credits for Mega Man 6. Even though today Mega Man has changed a lot from the original Mega Man series, including a lot of spin-offs and different styles of games, including the Battle Network series, Mega Man X, Mega Man ZX, Mega Man Zero, it's hard to kind of keep track of what exactly Mega Man is and the whole storyline of Mega Man. All the different franchises play a little bit different from one another, focusing on a different style of gameplay, and they all make for great overall games. And even though many have been kind of put off by the amount of Mega Man series and games that have come out, I for one will keep playing and buying the Mega Man series for as long as they keep releasing games. And I'm definitely one of those people that are hoping that Capcom does another Mega Man game for the Wii, Xbox 360, and PS3. Hopefully Mega Man 10 is on the way. So with the credits over, we see our Presented by Capcom sign with a To Be Continued in the lower right corner, which is something we hadn't seen before. And with that, that's going to wrap up another edition of Play It Through. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.